Hello everyone, here it is, the video on expressing sexuality that I have promised. What does this mean? Can you express your sexuality? That's what I'm gonna discuss. I think for sure we can't really do that through like sexual posturing and skimpy clothes online. If we start with, say, strippers or women who post sexy pictures online, are they expressing their own sexuality? No. The closest that they are expressing is a want to be found attractive, generally by heterosexual men, and I'm just imagining in my head one of those sort of man that would go on Love Island. But they're just basically just performing what the average man wants, which is bland and influenced by porn and kind of not real. So my serious question is, what would expressing your sexuality look like? Is it necessary? Is it good for you? Do we all need to be expressing our sexuality? For me, there is the public and the private sphere. Obviously, in the bedroom, expressing one's sexuality is easy, and in the ideal world, free and fun. Expressing yourself in the way that dancing is expressing yourself, only it's a lot more intimate. But I mean, expressing what feels nice for you. Expressing the desire you feel for your partner, both verbally and through body language. You can express joy, you can express longing when you've been apart, you can express excitement after a long chased build-up. Wonderful. But in public, you do not need to, and it is not appropriate. Like, the closest I can get when I really, really think about it is flirting. You are expressing a flirty and potential sexual interest in someone, and you can see if they reciprocate. That seems healthy to me. But any further of expressing of your sexuality immediately becomes less about your feelings and a lot more about how you appear to someone else. I tried to think about how straight men express their sexuality, as they're the most free to in this world, and they might love it, but it's not good for women the way they express themselves. They express themselves by catcalling, by groping in clubs, by making lewd comments, just by being generally gross. And as Beatrix Kid video wisely pointed out in the chat of a live stream, men express their sexuality covered neck to toe. So clearly, skimpy outfits don't need to be part of this. Anyway, I think what I have realised is it is really hard to express your sexuality in isolation in relation to yourself, which is what you're doing if you are taking a sexy picture. You generally have to express your sexuality with your desire towards someone. If I think about it, maybe I could move in a way that feels sensual to me, maybe a dance, I don't know. But I think sexuality could be expressed through art. I recently challenged myself to write and then perform a poem about the joy of sex and my love of body hair, so I suppose that was expressing my sexuality. Another little side detour is that I also see people who, I want to be clear, they're not LGBT, they are people that identify as queer, no matter what their sexuality actually is, and they perform in this really, like, typically heterosexual kind of BDSM porn laced way, and it's not countercultural at all. And I just find it really interesting that that's the mode of expression that a lot of these people choose. I'm sure I'll talk about it more one day, but this is where I'm going to stop. Anyway, thoughts, feelings, opinions. Bye.